We will get to the protests from this morning, but first, our guest is Shirley Q. Liquor.
All day, what could make me... Where music went? My girls. Talk about all my girls. Ooh, I love when you play Soul Train on there, Michael Burr. Ooh, yes, Lord.
Who is your favorite group or band or singer, Shirley Q?
Oh, Lord. Let's see who I like. I like that old school bebop-a-bop Chuck Berry and the Fat Dominoes. And, this stuff that's so old, you probably ain't even heard it, you old young thing. You back from the day.
Like who?
Oh, let's see. Well, my memory's so bad. You know, I'm kind of having a little trouble today because this morning I got tangled up in the shower and my enema hose and I choked out. And my next thing I woke up, my dentures was across the room and the white men's was up in there from 911, and they had me hook up on the oxygen tanks and all this stuff. I had to throw them out my house. And so my memory not very good, but I knows it when I hears it.
Well, Shirley Q, I have been dying to ask you this question. With 19 children, and I wouldn't be so presumptuous as to ask you to hold forth on what you personally did, but the First Lady, Michelle Obama, has proposed tax breaks for women who breastfeed, and she says that black women don't breastfeed enough. I wanted to get your perspective.
Honey, I breastfeed anybody who asks. I've been arrested for that on the Houston bus many times, and I breastfeed homeless men. I breastfeed anybody. Why you think my brassieres are 66 double D long, honey? I'm the only lady down here in the hood that's got a brassiere made out of a hang glider. And they call me Elsie the cow up in here. I believe in the breastfeeding. I'd like to see Michelle Obama whoop one out and feed her children. What their name is, Militia in Saskatchewan. I want to see her do that on TV sometime. And then here, how are they going to know if you're going to get a tax break anyway? How you going to prove you had did it?
Well, if you were to honestly try to get a tax break for whatever you think would be related to breastfeeding, what would that be? Because I don't know that much about it.
I don't know, honey. I ain't never paid a tax in my life. Is you crazy? I get me a tax refund, but I don't put nothing in the system. I feel like I'm doing my part for the United States by raising these 19 children. And so I consider myself a government employee, therefore exemption from taxes. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I definitely do. Speaking of which, the President, Barack Obama, has proposed his budget, and he's trying to cut back on some things. One of the things was heating for the poor, a lot of subsidies for the poor. Your thoughts?
I don't know what Barack Obama think he doing or what he know about money. This a man still paying back his student loans. And this is a man who have furnished the entire White House and rent their own furniture, rent their own big screen TVs. And don't he know that's the most ignorant way to finance anything? And they go put him in charge of a budget? That's like putting Colonel Sanders in charge of your chicken coop while you out of town. Anybody else but Barack Obama would be in Huntsville Penitentiary for credit card abuse the way he's spending all this money. Where's my Bank of China Visa card? I'm about ready for a damn hurricane again to get me some FEMA money, and Barack Obama going to try to cut my heating bills? Excuse me, I stay in Houston. I need me some air conditioning down here. That's another reason I'm going to run for Congress. Now, hell, these people got their priorities wrong. We need more federal money for head lice research and bed bug preventions and all kinds of things like this here. Not be cutting people heating off. That's ignorant. They need to let that old elderly congressman from Clear Lake, what his name is, Ron Paul, put him in charge of that budget. Give him a red ink pen. Let him just go to slicing and dicing, honey. He'll get this ignorance straightened out. Watch and see. He a lot Rotarian. He know what he doing. Oh, you got me all palpatory. Where's my nerve pill? Michael Berry, you get me so nervous up in here.
Well, speaking of uproars and nervousness in Wisconsin, I don't know if you've seen this, but the public teachers are protesting. The legislators, the Democrats have all run away so they don't have to vote on this. Your thoughts on the retirement system in Wisconsin? And they're saying Cairo has moved to Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, for God's sake, them people win one Super Bowl and they think they got a sense of entitlement with their cheese-shaped head. Listen here, let me give you the solution to all this. Fire all them damn teachers and homeschool your children. I have been running Shirley Q University out of the back of my house now for 25 years. That's why every last one of my children have the title Reverend Doctor behind their name, because I have educated them. In fact, I just graduated my daughter, Chlamydia Champagne, last week with her pharmacy license. You can show her any kind of medication, and she'll tell you exactly what that pill is for. And so it homeschool your children, fire these teachers. Hell, people need jobs these days. What's wrong with these Democrats running out of town? They're just scooching like roaches when you turn on the light. They're so ignorant. Lord.
One other question for you. I'm
Yes,
sure
babe.
you've been watching what's going on in Egypt and the Middle East, and Anderson Cooper getting beat up.
Hell. He needs to man up. That's Gloria Vanderbilt's son, ain't it? That famous white lady, the pretty one.
It is.
He need to go in the business of making men's colognes or something. He can't just be sitting up there being pretty and clowning with Kathy Griffin on New Year's Eve and trying to act all sophisticated and think everybody don't know his little secret and all this, and then go over there and complain about getting whooped upside the head. Listen, I got beat down better than that yesterday at Weingarten trying to get me some half-price Valentine candy. I had my wig snatched completely off my head, and I ain't complained to nobody. I ain't even called the police. So tell Anderson Cooper, grow a pair. I ain't got time for that ignorance.
Did you have a good Valentine's Day?
No, it was ignorant. Half of my Valentine's stay in the Huntsville in the penitentiary, and I didn't get even no cards from them men. I just wear my nerves out. I ain't have no luck with no men. I be dating this old one retired mortician. He looked like a hamster. He got two teeth, one long one going up, one long one coming down. I don't know what to feed the man. Everything go in his mouth, come out sideways. It's ignorant. God help us all.
You had a rough morning this morning?
Yes, that's why I was telling you about the enema hose choked around my neck. I got to put me down some of them little things on the floor in the commode or whatever it is. I've slid off that commode lid so many times, I got to lose some weight, honey. I get a little bit of that liquor in me and try to find that commode with my blurry vision. I can't tell you how many times I've ended up bottom side up in that bathroom, and them children had to come drag me out. That's humiliating.
And if people want some more Shirley Q Liquor Ignorance, where can they find it? I know the kids set up a website for you.
They have a website, and they just come to my house. It's 24-hour ignorance over here, but also at ShirleyQLiquor.com.
ShirleyQLiquor.com. 6 CDs. They got 6 CDs on there.
Can you believe that? I can't believe I hardly had talked that much in my life, but they showed up, have recorded the hell out of me. They got me on tape doing everything. I hope it never goes full grand jury. That's all I'm asking.
Shirley Q Liquor, thanks for being with us. We look forward to having you back soon.
You tell your mama and them I asked her how she doing.